Hi everybody, this is Diane. I am going to work in this journal. I've been writing in it, but I haven't had time. I have had no time to get into this and do some decorating beside what we did the very first day. So we're going to do that, but before I get into that, in case you're not interested in watching this, you may be interested in my next journal project, so I will show that to you. I have some work to do. I need to, do my in-between journal tidy up work, and then I have some things I want to get listed in my shop, and then I can get started on these journals. Well, technically I did cut pages for one because I couldn't sleep again last night. But we're going to do some grungy journals and look at these. They're such cute little vintage grungy journal or books. Graded poetry, first and second year. So it was pages of children's poetry. Very old and very foxed. It was 18 something, this book, 18 something. And I just cut some pages, like I said last night. I have the spine, which actually the fabric was gone. All that's left is this mesh material. That's what was holding this cover together. So I'll use that somewhere in the book. And I'm going to keep one of these journals, and I'm thinking this one, but I'm not positive about that. The other two are very similar in size to each other. They're bigger than the one I just showed you, and they're pretty close to the same size. This one has a pretty picture on the front, but the picture is pretty damaged. So I did buy this book thinking I could make a grungy journal with it. So that's what we're doing. It's called The Layton Homestead, and it was gifted in 1914 on someone's 12th birthday. If I can get these pages apart, we can maybe, oh, there's no date in there. So I guess we'll just have to go with the 1914 date. And there's the spine of that, just some little pieces. I took the covers apart last night when I couldn't sleep. And this one I absolutely love. Oh, that's something else. This is Swinton's Second Reader. And all of these pieces came off the inside. It was, I think it's a book cloth that was used to hinge it together, maybe to repair it. So I was able to peel that off easily. This is dated 1882. And it does have the really nice reading primer pages. Look at this. I love these. The script, teaching children how to read script. I wonder if kids can even read that now because they don't know how to write it. They're not teaching them to write it anymore, as far as I know. Am I correct? My children learned how to write in cursive when they were going to school in the 80s and 90s. But yeah, that's a really fun book. And I have these pages, and I think these were gifted to me in a Happy Mail. They were in this bag, and it's, oh no, I bought it at a flea market. Russian, Polish, Ukrainian, she wasn't sure. But I paid $1.25 for this. I don't know if there was a cover with it when I bought it, because it just says picture reader as is. So it might have had a cover, but I don't have the cover now. Or if I do, I don't know where it is. Look at that. Looks like Polish to me, but what do I know? I don't speak any of them. So here's what I have gathered so far, which is just the beginning. I do have a stack of papers, like dyed papers and stuff that I was cutting from, but I had saved a little pouch, one of my zippered pouches of pieces that could be used in grungy journals. So I have some letters and envelopes, some old envelopes, just some old book page, and These are the Victorian pieces that were damaged that I was going to do something with. So I put them in here, so maybe I'll use them in these journals. Some photos that were, I got these out for a previous project, so I thought, well, I can use some of those in these. Some stamping that I have done recently. Thought these would be good. And my really grungy playing cards that I bought. I didn't even know I bought them. They were in a great big bag, well, a big Ziploc bag full of cards, and I didn't know that these were in there, and I thought they were just so awesome. So I'll get to use those. And I have some little pieces in here, some more stamping. Basically, what's in here is, besides the stuff that came out of my grungy zipper bag, was stuff I was cleaning up off my desk from. So I had these stamp things, and I hadn't put them away yet. So now they're in here. And these were, I just got in a Happy Mail not too long ago, and I thought, well, they might go in one of these journals. So that's what's here. And I'll have to add some stuff to it, but for now, I'm not going to worry about it because I have those other things I need to do, including getting caught up with doing some work in this journal. Let me get all my pieces out. Some of these items in here came along with the journal, which I did not make. I purchased it from Danielle at 11 Dancing Dandelions. And so she sent along some goodies to go in it, but then I added some digitals that I have and some washi I put in this bag. This is the bow that was tied around it when it came. So I've got quite a bit to work with here. I guess I better put something here to write the, what am I trying to say? The dates that I use it. I'll be right back. I just want to see if there's anything in this bottom drawer. Yeah, this drawer, which are vintage gift tags. Something large enough to write my name and some dates. I have to say I'm not feeling very well, and it's because I'm just not sleeping. I slept 3 3/4 hours last night, which was Sunday night. Friday night I did about the same, and in between Saturday night I slept 6.5, which is good for me, but it's just when it's sandwiched by the nights that I had, it's just not enough. And I just tried to take a nap, and I couldn't sleep. So here I am, working, but this is plain. I really like that one. I think I'll go with that. Elephant. But I might use some more of these gift tags in this journal. this has a little more glue in it, a lot more glue. So like I said, I've been writing in it, so I've had these things that are written on, but waiting for a chance to get in here so I can put it together on video. I have black thread in my machine, so I'm just going to glue this on. I haven't changed my thread out yet, because I think I'll either use black or dark brown for those grungy journals. So probably just leave the black in. So this is just a piece of fabric, and this is an applique that Danielle sent in the packet. This is I always want to say Edith. It's Kathy Holden fabric from her leather and lace collection. I just got the layer cake, so I have 10 by 10 inch pieces of all of the fabrics from that set. This really complements the colors of the paper, which is why I'm sure Danielle put it in there. But then this fabric and that lace complements those colors as well. This was out of a prayer book that I just started on January 1st. It has 365 prayers in it. And the earnest prayer of a righteous person has great power and produces wonderful results. James 5:16 from the New Living Translation. So I saved that. I tore it right out of my book, but it doesn't have any of the prayers in it, just that verse at the beginning. I wanted to put it in there. I put in a postcard. I don't know if this came with Danielle's set or if I added it. I really don't remember. And this is a digital that I wrote on. Oh, and there's another verse I wanted to put here. This is one of Johanna Clough's digitals, and I think they're called illustrated doilies because she drew them herself to look like doilies. They're really cute designs, and she has more than one set of her illustrated doilies. So this says Proverbs 19:21, many plans are in a man's heart, but the Lord's decree will prevail. I thought that was a really good verse to start the new year with, because we make plans, but it's God's will that gets done. And sometimes, well, most times, our plans get changed or overridden. So there's the first page. I didn't do anything here. I don't think I need to. I just added washi tape here. I think I did that on a previous video. I left some space here just so I could do some decorating. So let's see what I have here to decorate with. I was wishing, after I thought about it, I was wishing I had left some space so I could have something there in the corner, not just along the bottom, because something like that would be really cute, but we'll save him for something else. Guess I'll remember that this goes this way, but yeah, I'll turn it this way to read it, because that's how I wrote it. Let's see. Well, I've got all these washies, but I have this little doily. That'll fit. And then I could add, let's see if I have, these are some paper strips that I had left over on my desk. That'll be pretty, just to add this. It's a digital. I think it's from Country at Heart. Okay. This is why, there's two reasons here why I prefer to do the decorating before I do the writing, because I want to remember to leave space for the decorating, and I don't want to have to block my writing on the video. It's not like, and I've said before, it's not like there's anything super secret there. It's just my personal journal, so I don't remember what's written there, so it's just better to block it. Usually I just write what the day was like for me. Weather, who did I see, sometimes what I had for dinner, what project I was working on, stuff like that. So, you know, no big deal. Don't get too curious about what's under there. Let me see if I can find some cute little thing to add here. The other drawer had vintage gift tags. These are the little stickers that you would decorate your package with. I love finding these. I don't find them very often, but more than I thought I would. I remember the first time I found, it was a package of vintage gift wrap, and it had some of these things in it, and they were kind of stuck together, and I had to really work at separating things, and I was just so excited about that find. I even got it a little bit cheaper because I told them what I really wanted was the stickers, and they were stuck together, so he reluctantly gave me a discount. I'm not very good at, you know, trying to get people to come down on prices. Isn't that pretty? Very nice with the Cinderella theme. But once in a while, I kind of go for it. I usually don't like to. I've had some guys act really offended if I mean, I thought that's what flea markets do. You can say no, but you don't have to act offended that I asked. So that's why I don't like to. And it's the men, usually, that get offended. There are some men at the outdoor flea market that I go to on Mondays that I kind of glance at their tables, but I don't stop to browse unless there's something that really catches my eye, because they're so condescending. But I don't let it stop me if there's something I really, really like there. Sorry, taking all this time to put them away, but I don't want to end up scattering them. Okay, and I don't think I need to do anything on this page. But I forgot to write on this page. I moved on to over here, so I have all of this space to decorate. That is so cute. I don't want to cover up that bunny. I think I added this in here, although it was part of the packet that she sent me. My daughter has a jukebox in her house. She bought it from an antique store, and it's got the cards in it. And the cards don't match, for the most part, don't match the records that are in it. And I've asked her if I could have these little name, you know, song title things. She said I could, but that was years ago, a couple of years ago at least, 2 or 3. She hasn't taken them out yet. Try to be patient, but you know, I'm not always good at that. I don't think about it all the time, but I was at her house Christmas time, and we had food set up in the room where she has the jukebox, I actually played music on that jukebox, and I was looking at those things, wishing I knew how to take it apart and take those pieces out. I'm sure she's forgotten. She doesn't think about it all the time. It's just something that's there in her house. Yeah, I might have to bring it up again. But Danielle sent me one in this packet. It's the right color for this journal. I don't remember what color the things are in my daughter's jukebox. I think she bought it for her husband for his birthday one year. It's All This Time from Tiffany. And the B-side is Can't Stop a Heartbeat. So that's from the 80s. This was part of, it was tied to the bow. It's a little metal disc, very thin metal disc that says thank you. I could put that there. I'm squeezing and not feeling any air. Oh, move the pin anyway. Oh, this is a tough one. I think I can get a little out anyway. Oh yeah, got plenty. And I also didn't write on that page. She had this really pretty color. I love this color. This might have been a die cut. I don't know, but it's just a Rolodex card. And I wrote a quote from that devotional book that I got the prayer thing from. And it says, loneliness is a gift designed to point us to the only one who can truly fill us up. And I needed that quote, so I put that in there. So since I already moved forward with the journaling, I could just write another quote or scripture verse on that. I love these teeny tiny little doilies. They were sent in the kit, the packet of stuff from Danielle. I think this goes this way. I want a different color, so I'm going to have to use one of my slightly bigger ones. Oh, my furnace just shut off, so I know that that noise was blowing in the background, so sorry. But we're having pretty frigid weather here this week. Parts of Pennsylvania got lots of snow, but it didn't come this far east. We're just not supposed to get a lot of snow in this part of the country this year. And I like snow. I don't like driving in it. I like staying home and cozy when it's snowing, but I love looking at the snow. But to my mind, if we're not going to have any snow, it might as well just warm up and turn into spring. So I can go outside and walk and stuff. But I don't care. I mean, I don't mind being, like last week I got to stay home a lot. Didn't have a lot of extra things going on for a change. This week, I have a few things. But I do like staying home in the winter. But I get lonely. That thing just doesn't want to come off. Now I'm covering up that little dog. I can see it if I take that off. So that'll be a fun surprise when I look through this book someday and take this off to read it. And I'll say, oh, what a cute little puppy under there. Couldn't get it off, can't get it back on. So I've already written on these pages. No space for work. Lots to do here. Okay, I think I want to look for a strip of the digital linen pieces. I think that would look pretty there if I can find them. Okay, I found the pouch of digital linens that I have printed, and my Amity Bloom pouch of stuff I have printed also has some borders, so maybe I'd like one of these. That's perfect colors. These are from various Etsy stores. I would put this over here like that, but yeah, I could, no. Yeah, I'm gonna. If I cover up those words, it doesn't matter. And that's where I left off. I didn't write yesterday, but I will. I'll catch up. So now I have this space to work on. I wonder if I put this puppy in here. I don't know if she gave it to me or if I put it in, because I know I've added these pieces to my pouch. I'll put this over here. I'd still have quite a bit of writing space. This is Tim Holtz fabric tape. So I think the adhesive should be good on this. I think my next journal might be, or my next video might be organizing the appliques and crochet motifs and the things I mentioned in a previous video that are stacked in little trays and little narrow boxes behind my sewing machine. It's quite a mess back there right now. So I think that might be my next video. I want to put a little something here. So I've got my German scrap pieces. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'll use that. So I'm not going with a Cinderella theme. I don't have Cinderella ephemera, but just the colors and the kind of light, feminine, fun feel. Oh, I could put that over here. Oh, I'm going to close my door because furnace is coming on again. You'll still hear it, of course, because the air is coming in here, but it shuts out some of the noise if I close my door. This is one of Johanna Alyssa's illustrated doilies. I'd like to be able to put this underneath that, but I can't, so I'll put it over here. I was thinking she gave me a character or two that were cut out. Maybe they're tucked into pockets. Oh, here's some. Look at that gorgeous applique. I would have had such a hard time giving that up. So I'm glad I have it. And here's one that's paper clipped there. So I can use a Cinderella character. It's fussy cut very nicely too, Danielle. I don't know if Danielle will see me working in this journal, but I hope she tunes in. I have 3 of her journals. I already did the Bambi one, and I did a lot of this sort of thing on camera. And the other one is Susie's New Stove. I absolutely love that. I love all of them. And I don't think I need to do anything here on those 2 pages. This wallpaper, wrapping paper is so beautiful with kind of like chunky glitter scattered over it. It's just beautiful. And the colors are perfect for this book. I think I'll glue this on as a pocket. This is a digital that I put in there. Printed it on cardstock. I have no idea. I don't know if it was past Paper Pretties. Not sure. But it is an invitation, and it looks like it's from the 20s. Or maybe 30s. And I'll look for, here's another one that came with it. I think there are 4 pieces to this digital set. I'll look for a pretty card, journaling spot to put in there. This is a copy, a digital of one of my cards that I bought at a flea market. Both of these. This gingham is glassine, and this is the back side of it, so I'm just going to put that on there so I can have a space to write. Oh, there's quite a few pieces in here. Love the little mice. Love the mice. I think I'll just put the mice on here. Jacques and Gus Gus. Looking to see if I have a card for writing on that I could put here. This is July through September, and I won't be using this journal in any of those months, but I'm going to put it down here anyway. It's the back of a calendar. I have a soft spot for these old, soft Disney illustrations. The soft colors. Oh, that's so pretty. That was in my box over here. I think I might be able to add that in here somewhere. Okay. Oops. This is the right colors. It says happy birthday, but I like the colors, and it'll be a way for me to keep it. This came out of that 1940s scrapbook. So these stickers were on little Joy Marie Tedesco's birthday presents. It's just a fun embellishment. She gave me a beauty cream label here. Oh, Ex Libris. Too bad. I already put that on there. That's so pretty. I might just use it to decorate anyway. I'll look and see if there are any more cutout pieces. Yep, there's one. I'll probably just use her on that page when I get to it. I don't know what this is supposed to be holding. I can put this here for now. And there's a grandfather clock. Ooh, and I have these stickers I can use. Yes. There's another one. Yeah, there's lots of figures in here to use. Cool. And him. Okay. So if I kind of want to go in order, I put her in her work clothes. This is toward the end. That can go anywhere. We have the birds that help her, and the fairy godmother, and the carriage. Okay. I think I better go now. I have quite a few pages done. I just don't feel like stopping. The hairnet there. But I will save these for the next session that we do. I'll put these in this little envelope. And I'll put this pretty bow in here. These are all things I can glue onto the pages. So I hope you were crafting with me. Were you gluing in a journal? Cutting things out? I hope you were enjoying your time, whether you were drinking coffee and relaxing or crafting or whatever. This is already fuller. I can't imagine how full it's going to be when I'm done, but I'm going to have so much fun filling it. Tell me what you thought about the upcoming project too with the grungy journals. I'm interested to know. You seemed interested when I mentioned that I would be doing them sometime soon. And I'm searching. Here it is. I'll see you in the next video, and I hope that you have a creative day. Bye.